So we got a little bit of a story from Dom Houghton, who have been talking to Hull City reporter. So I hope this transfer goes off because they'll wait the video otherwise. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. I hope everyone is well. If you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I would much appreciate it. Subscribing helps the channel, liking helps the algorithm, and sharing the video helps get it about. Also, hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when videos go live. So, Dom Houghton has done a article with Barry Cooper from the Hull Daily Mail. And it's talking about Wilks and it's describing what kind of player he is, how does he work, what's his best position, stuff like that. Things that be interesting for fans to know. So one of the first things he says, how would you describe Malik Wilks as a player? Frustrating, he's talented and has the ability to score goals that are proven in League One season with City, but in the Championship level, you need a bit more development than he showed. In League One, he was excellent, would often run at defenders and put them on back foot. But when the manager can get him firing, then there's a chance he could find his spark. Now, the big one on this one is that A, he has been injured for a bit of the season. B, they had a manager change in January as well. So his faith might not have fit. So we'll keep talking here. What's his best position? Probably playing off the flank in an attacking three. At City, he operated with Keane, Lou Potter, Wilks off the flank with John Manx through the middle. He could play through middle and be effective when needed. That could be interesting. So that could be that you have, say, a Smith or Gregory as your one, and you have Windass and Wilks off the wings cutting inside. Something they both can do. They both can do that. So that would be very interesting to see if when they do that. What are his strengths and weaknesses? His strengths are coming off the right, looking to find the far corner. He's very unpredictable. Through his unpredictability can also be a positive because he confused defenders. His way of going about things that often lures opponents into false sense of security, can go missing in games, and he lacks awareness. It's frustrating, and fans and teammates alike. He misses a lot of chances in League One, and some were very straightforward, particularly given the goals he scored. Fairness, Wilks, with the chances created for him, he should have hit 30 at the very least. Now, we know what Darren Moore is like at motivating a player. We know Darren Moore's already worked with Wilks, so hopefully this helps. It will be interesting to see how they go because he did well at Donny. If he can set him a target for such and such, and it might be something we put in a contract to him. Look, we're going to give you this much money if you score this many goals. Sometimes adding an incentive like money helps a player hit those targets. But so far, this whole thing, that whole frustration, we had that a little bit with Josh Windass, where you saw at times when it was Pelopessi. Pelopessi wanted him to pass and he got frustrated. Windass has seemed to, under Moore, have changed how he's approaching, which is really good to see. What did you make his season? His impact last season? He had an injury in pre-season, then he picked up another one early on and just never got going. He was brought back into the team. He was struggling, not really creating too many chances, and he didn't really look a threat. Now, he did go goal at Reading in a 1-1, and they were thinking that might bring him back, and then he picked up another injury. Now, the problem you got, by the time he did recover, they had a new manager in who got their old manager got sacked, who knew how to get the best of him, got a new manager in, and it changed everything. And it's really interesting how when you do it, it's very interesting how he kind of the current manager said he lacked the desire to get back into his spot. But the thing is, I get that, but if a manager changed and you're trying to get into the squad, maybe he's not doing what the manager wants to get into that team. Maybe change the way how they do it. Dom's asked what his character like. He's most certainly a character out there, no doubt. Milton needs time and an arm around his shoulder, and a manager capable of coaching him back to life. That is where Darren Moore will be key. Darren Moore is the kind of manager who will put arms around shoulders and say how it is. He's had him at Donny. He knows what he's like. He knows what he's like as a person. He knows what he's like as a player. And having that kind of thing, you've also got the added advantage. You've got someone in the squad in Josh Windass who he's very good friends with. Now, they kind of turned around and said, do you think it'll be a good signing? They said they do. Depends entirely on Darren Moore being able to make Malik wanted. Bill Byron getting fit again. When Malik is fit, he's confident and happy and content both on and off the pitch. Then at League One, he's more than capable of scoring all types of goals and proving it 2 seasons ago. This is the situation with this player. I think it's one of those things where they said what we think. There's a lot of them who think he's frustrating, and I've spoke to some Hull fans who say he's a frustrating player to watch. But when he's on form, he's absolutely superb. And one of the things is he needs an arm around his shoulder. He needs to have an arm around his shoulder and go, this is what it is. This is how I feel it is. And Darren Moore is that kind of person. Now, one of the things is that I've done so many videos on Wilks so far, and this is going to be another one till the deal gets done. So, yes, I think this is a really good sign. Darren Moore will get the best out of Wilks, I personally think, and getting back to that. I think having someone like Josh Windass, who he's already friends with, will help as well. So let me know in the comment section below, and we'll go from there and see how everyone thinks about it.